insurance. Okay, now, Art, you've studied this thing to death, right?
Yes, I have.
What is your projection and or prediction for how it affects a person, a family, a business, or the economic health of the country?
Well, let me start with the last, the economic health of the country. The one thing I was very worried about this bill, was that they would put in a delay for the tax rate reduction. They did not. It starts on January 1st, 2018, which means we won't have the recession that we had in 1982. So I'm expecting strong growth starting right away. Now, if you look at what I mean by strong growth, from January 1st, 1983 to June 30th, 1984, that's a year and a half period, U.S. real GDP grew by about 12%. That's at an 8% annualized rate. I think we're going to have growth far higher than almost all of the pundits are projecting.
Far higher. Okay.
Far higher. Number two, between August of 1982 and 1999, November, the stock market was up 1,340%, or in real terms, it was up 720%, a huge seven-fold increase. Now, I expect this stock market to continue rising for as far as the eye can see. So I am very bullish. Job creation from August of 1981 to the end of 1981 until the end of his term, we created almost 20 million jobs on a much smaller population. So I expect employment growth to be very strong. Now, from a personal standpoint, people are going to get jobs that don't have them. People are going to be pulled out of the, not out of the unemployed roles, but out of the non-work roles and rejoin the labor force and start working.
Well, hey,
I think this is going to be great.
Are those glasses, are those tinted with rose? Those glasses?
Thank you. I'm just telling you what happened with Reagan and why I say this.
We're looking at down 25,000. We've had a run up of 7,000 points. I mean, how do you find more room to run? How do you draw that conclusion?
Let me tell you.
But I got one more question.
Sure. The Dow in August of 1982 was 777. That was its low just before the tax cuts took effect. And by the end of Reagan's term, I don't know what it was, 3,500, 4,000, I'm 5,000. It was way, way up. So we've got lots and lots of room. The Dow hasn't doubled since Trump has been in office. If it went up threefold, you'd be more like what would happen with Reagan. It's not even close to that growth.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds to give us the worst case scenario.
Well, the worst
big piece of legislation have unintended consequences. What could go wrong here, Art?
Well, I don't think much can go wrong with the tax bill, to be very serious with you. What can go wrong politically is something can happen with Mueller. You know what happened with Reagan when he got shot. There were all these wild, out of the woods sort of contingencies that can happen to an economy. I don't think those are going to happen this time, but you know, you always have to worry about something coming out from left field. And that is what I worry about for the U.S. economy.
But if your growth projections are anywhere close to being right, that would be another bull market. I mean, a really big boom. Quickly, I
But
gotta
they're just what happened under Clinton. I mean, just what happened under Reagan and what happened under Kennedy. I don't know why it shouldn't happen under Trump.
Come on back, okay? Art, Merry Christmas.
Bill.
Art Laffer.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Thank you.